What's going on, everybody? Welcome into Blazers Uprise Live here on a Monday. Starting off your week right with a slightly earlier stream than normal today because the Blazers tip off at 4:10 in Detroit, taking on the Detroit Pistons, trying to get their second road win in a row. Of course, they beat Orlando yesterday. We had a post-game show talking about the tanking implications of that and the play-in implications of that, because believe it or not, the Blazers can be playing for both. So today, we'll kind of update the standings picture a little bit. We can update the tanking picture as well, and we're going to do picks against the spread. Eric, how's your day going?
It's going good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Ready to get things going. A little shorter stream, but luckily we don't really have much to talk about other than the state of this team as we head into the final month. Let's jump into picks against the spread. Once again, picks against the spread is presented by Bet Online. All these spreads you can find on Bet Online, and you can get in on the action with the promo code BELIEVE. That's BLEAV for a 50% reward bonus. If you're feeling confident about any of these things, you can go have some fun on betonline.ag. Bet Online, where the game starts. Eric, you're number one.
Let's go.
Congratulations. I am struggling. Jackson and Connor both went 0-5, so they both fell down the leaderboard. Chat, you guys are only a game behind first. Very jam-packed as we enter into the final month. Zach's only 8 games back. Trevin is 12 games back. Arrow is 23 games back, but did gain some games on Trevin, Jackson, and Cotter because they were all winless on Thursday. It's really anybody's ball game right now. Anybody's ball game. What is our collective record, Eric? And what was our collective record on
well,
Thursday?
After you were praising it last picks against the spread segment, it was 14-26, and 14 of those wins were from chat and myself. So the rest of you combined for 6-24.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all. So hopefully we can do better today, because that was really, really bad. Anyway, game number 1, Eric. We got a good matchup as Boston, after losing to the Knicks yesterday, heads into Cleveland on the second night of a back-to-back to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland is a 7-point home favorite.
All right, so Jason Tatum, Robert Williams, Al Horford, Danilo Gallinari all out for the Celtics. For the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, I'm looking for an update. It should have been updated by now. I don't know why they don't have an update on Donovan Mitchell. Was anyone seeing whether he's playing or not?
Is Spider playing?
Still listed on questionable. As questionable.
Also, hit that like button for Suns Valley Podcast Sanity, because he says we don't ask for likes enough. And you know how we don't ask for likes? If you leave a like. If everybody left a like, we would never have to ask for a like. So make it easy on us. No status update on Donovan Mitchell?
It just says questionable still.
Huh.
Which is weird for a 4 o'clock game, but...
Okay, well, there's the chat poll. I can search Twitter for Donovan Mitchell. Two hours ago, he tweeted, "Let him know," with a Cavs emoji, and then Donovan Mitchell looked good going through pregame workout. #Cavs, says a report from Ashley Bastock, who's a Browns reporter, who reports on some Cavs too, quote unquote. My live streaming page went down. Eric, what in the world? Is our stream still good? Did our stream just lag? That was strange. No? Huh. That was really weird. My YouTube live stream page, I went back to it after checking Twitter, and it was like...
down.
Yeah. It was strange. Are these percentages not going to show up because this toolbar is on the left now? Seriously. How do I get rid of this? There we go. I'm going to go... God, what in the world? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, well, the chat poll thing is broken somehow. I don't know what happened to it. But I am going Cavs. And then you can...
All right,
me picks.
I have 3 people's picks ahead of time.
Okay, alright, feed them to me. Who are you going with? Let's start with you.
I'm gonna go with the Cavs as well.
Alright. Zach?
You went Cavs, is that?
Yeah, me and you Cavs.
Okay. Zach is Celtics.
Okay. Trevin, Jackson, Connor.
Trevin is Cavs.
Alright.
Jackson, Boston.
Okay.
Um,
Looks like chat's gonna go with the Celtics.
Aeromancer, Celtics.
Alright, and then Connor.
Connor is Cavaliers.
Alright, we got a good old-fashioned split vote. Game number 2, we got Detroit hosting your Portland Trail Blazers. It's so early to be picking Blazer games in this segment, but the Blazers heading to Detroit as a 5.5-point road favorite.
So Blazers, of course, without Anthony Simons, Yusuf Nurkic, Justice Winslow, Ryan Arcidiacono, and Ibu Baji. Pistons, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Bojan Bogdanovic, Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes, and Rodney Magruder all out. James Wiseman listed as questionable.
Alright, there's the chat poll. Let's see if this chat capture's broken too.
Oh, still questionable. I don't know why injuries aren't being updated.
I don't know why the chat polls are broken. That's so strange. I guess I fix it. So it's really hard to fix. It's so annoying. I didn't even do anything. This doesn't make sense. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna need a second because my Streamlabs is freezing as this thing moves. Should have known better. I used the arrow key to move this 30 seconds ago. It's still moving. Big regrets. It's just slowly sliding across the screen. I'm gonna end up going Blazers, by the way. What's up, Jackson Carter? Yeah, Gabe is wildin'. He's always wildin'. That's just his natural disposition. I'll let you know when it's not frozen. Blazers for Jackson.
Everyone's Blazers except for Chet. So
Chat's Blazers. This is probably going to be their double down. So you're saying it's a clean sweep?
Yep.
All right. Well,
might be good if you want the Blazers to lose.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's still frozen. I'll have to switch it after or something. It's heavily annoying. Even with Ellaby, we'd win this one. Do you miss the days of CJ Ellaby?
I miss him right now because that would help us. We would have lost last
True.
night. Yeah.
And Kelvin Blevins. At least Blevins made it fun. God dang, bro. Why is this so frozen? Next game, Eric. I don't know how long this is going to be. You want to preview this game a little bit? I don't know. You want to talk about this game a little bit? Since we're stuck on it.
Can't go to the next one.
Nope.
All right. So, yeah, the Blazers find themselves a half game behind 10th place, which is the last play-in spot. A win tonight would have them tied for that because none of the other teams play in that range. So, yeah, actually, if New Orleans lost tonight, I think they're playing the Kings, which we'll talk about in a minute. So if they lose, we're actually could be tied for ninth with multiple other teams.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
That'd be a home play-in game.
Yep. And that loss last week, where we melted down in the fourth quarter to the Pelicans last Wednesday, could come back to haunt us because we'd be firmly in ninth spot. So if we really are going for the play-in, it's just frustrating that we've blown so many games lately with fourth quarter meltdowns. And so it's looking like the Blazers could easily make the play-in if they start playing better, and they could easily still finish 13th because that's what they're in right now. So it's really crazy.
Really crazy situation. Okay, there we go. Bunch of Blazers logos. Cool. I'm not doing no chat polls on the screen. All right. Indiana's hosting Philadelphia. Philadelphia's a 7-point road favorite.
All right, Philadelphia's without Tobias Harris and PJ Tucker. The Pacers are without Aaron Nesmith, and Miles Turner is still listed as questionable. Let's see if there's a last-minute update on him. There wasn't a minute ago when I saw it, but... no, Pacers starting Turner, so obviously he's playing. And Wiseman just listed available to play, so...
All right. I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
I'm also going to go Pacers. Connor, Zach, and Aeromancer are all on the 76ers.
Went on Turbin and Jackson.
Jackson says Pacers.
Chat, you guys are so... It was like 66% 76ers, then both me and you picked the Pacers, and now it's 52% Pacers. I've noticed that. Every time me and you agree, chat just has to.
Well, they're trying to copy my picks.
Sixers. Yeah.
If they copy all of my picks, they could be tied with me if the Celtics win.
It's just funny how they might copy more than anybody actually in this thing, which is hard to do, but, shout out to chat, man. Good old split vote. All right, game number 4, you got Miami hosting the Atlanta Hawks. Miami is 3-point home favorites.
So the Hawks don't have anyone listed on their injury report. The Heat are without Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love, Nikola Jovic are the only 3 out for them. And someone I didn't mention, Omer Yurtseven, making his season debut tonight on March 6th.
I was wondering what happened to him.
He had an ankle injury going into the season and then ended up having surgery on it, I think, and then missed most of the season, yeah.
So who are the meaningful players that are out again?
Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love, Nikola Jovic.
Okay. And then Hawks are healthy.
Yeah.
It's a game of two mid teams. Heat for Jackson, Hawks for Trevin. What are you going with, Eric?
Hawks, along with Connor, Zach, and Aeromancer. All Hawks.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Connor's Hawks, too.
I'm going Hawks as well. Chat is going Heat. So Chat and Jackson are going Heat. Everybody else is going Hawks. All right, game 5. You got Denver hosting the Toronto Raptors. Denver's a 6-point home favorite.
All right. In this one, we have Otto Porter is the only one listed for Toronto. And then for the Denver Nuggets, they have Zeke Naji out, Vlatko Konkar questionable, and Thomas Bryant probable. So no one really of note for either team.
This is a battle between We the North and We the High. Which one do I want to go with?
We're more north than Toronto.
I know. That's their slogan.
Jackson wanted an island, now he's mad.
Oh, poor Jackson. How will he survive? Nuggets for Trev.
Aeromancer, Zach, and Connor are also all Nuggets.
Aeromancer, Zach, Connor. Aeromancer, Zach, Connor. Going Nuggets as well.
Jackson and myself are going Raptors.
He hates you now.
Cool.
Because he is desperate for an island. Chat is going Nuggets. And then game number 6. You got Sacramento hosting the New Orleans Pelicans. Sacramento's a 6-point home favorite. I feel like there's been a lot of 6 to 7 point spreads.
Yep. And for the Pelicans are, of course, without Zion. Also out Jose Alvarado, Larry Nance Jr., and Josh Richardson. Jonas Valanciunas is questionable. For the Kings, they have De'Aaron Fox questionable and Rashawn Holmes questionable. Oh, you're so sweet, Jackson. All right, we got Zach, Aeromancer, Jackson on the Kings. Connor is on the Pelicans. I'm going Pelicans as well.
I'll go Pelicans too.
You did go Kings, Zach. Do you want to change it?
Oh man.
You went Pelicans.
Yeah. Oh god, I hate chat. Chat's going Kings, 53% of the vote. I went Pelicans and immediately looked at the bar go from like 70% to 52. That was hilarious. Trevin Kings, alright. Me, Eric, Connor, Pelicans, everybody else Kings. Time for double downs. Okay. Chat's double down, I think, is the Blazers, right?
Yep, so is Aeromancers. Connor's double down is the Cavaliers.
I want to double down on...
Zach's is Nuggets.
I don't want to double down on any of these teams. I'll go Nuggets with Zach.
Jackson's Heat. He took that non-island anyway. Trevin is going Cavs. Which leaves me.
What are you going with?
I'm going to take the Blazers. I was going to say something, but I've decided never to say that term again. So
I think it's...
And I
know what it is.
I would be saying it out of wanting it to be wrong on purpose.
Yeah, it is indeed. It is indeed that, though.
Yeah.
It is indeed that. I mean, look who they have out. Look, Detroit isn't playing anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, that's picks against the spread. Bet online if you want in on any of that action. You still got, 20 minutes if you want to.
Make a ton of money. That's very opposite of hard to do.
Yeah. Okay,
it's not difficult. It's the opposite of difficult, and that all on the Blazers, and that's the kind of anti-difficult money you would get tonight.
Dude, Selection Sunday's in less than a week. I can't believe that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk NCAA tournament a little bit next week then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rahi asked how much you think Dame needs to drop just for us to beat the Pistons by like 4. Yeah.
40.
His career high is 34. I think it's one of the lowest out of any teams. So hopefully.
Because he doesn't have to play more than 30 minutes against them because it's usually a blowout win.
Hopefully this is, if we're going to win, might as well do it watching Dame cross another team scoring more than 40 off of, right?
Well, Jeremy Grant's going to be shooting a ton because he's going up against his old team. He's going to be trying to go off.
Yeah.
Which could be a good thing for the tank. I don't know. Yeah, the Pistons are going to be starting... They're going to have Jaden Ivey, Alec Burks. They're going to have to carry James Wiseman, Marvin Bagley, 2 second overall picks that have had injury issues and are kind of looked at as busts, but Wiseman hasn't had as much of a chance.
Blake has actually done okay when he's healthy for the Pistons.
Yeah, he's been okay, yeah. Not better than Luka, though.
Well, yeah. No Dewey.
Isaiah Livers starting at the 3, and then off the bench they got RJ Hampton, Corey Joseph, Diallo. Jared Rhoden could see some time today, Eric.
Nice.
I wonder if he knows all our sets.
I'm sure they haven't changed much. Well, actually, were you listening to the Blazers broadcast last night?
Not heavy like I was, but
Yeah.
I wasn't really paying attention to what they were saying.
Dude, they must have mentioned this like 6 times at least about how, Cam Reddish and Matisse Thybulle don't know more than like a few percentage, like 20% of the offense. So they've had to keep it simple for them.
What off? We don't run offense.
So dumb.
We don't run anything.
Like, I don't know, but even if you did, like, pin downs or horns or high horns or whatever you want to do, like, that's
Basic
pick and roll.
stuff.
Yeah, that's all basic stuff. I don't know.
They should know more than 20% by now. I mean, they've been here for almost a month, Eric.
So do you want to?
They only know 20% of our sophisticated offense after a month.
All right, chat poll time. Do you want to see James Wiseman go off and have the game of his life tonight, or do you want him to play bad too, so it's not painful that he's not a Blazer?
Okay, there's a chat poll. I mean, I don't really want to take a victory lap on Twitter, because if he goes off, then I'll have to take a victory lap on Twitter.
It's one game, but yeah.
Twitter is ridiculous. And, I'm just tired of Twitter. Also, can we please get the stream to 50 likes for Suns Valley podcast, please? We don't ask for likes, but then y'all don't like it.
But then you have to show your elbow.
I don't have to show anything.
He promised.
He promised on my behalf.
Yeah, that you'd show your elbow.
I don't listen to Gabe. Gabe does
It's
not
over
run my life.
It's over 50. You have to show your elbow.
This is very weird. I feel very uncomfortable.
I mean, Gabe is very weird.
Gabe is very weird. That's a thing with him and Sundo, is Sundo's elbows are like a thing. I don't know. Because Sundo's always like this up on the screen. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
What's he like? Oh, man. See, you were so close. You could have just...
See, I just did it. There you go.
No, you didn't bring them in.
For all you weirdos in chat.
They were off the screen.
Well, that's not my... I didn't see that they were off screen, so... 58% have voted yes, 42% have voted no. I'll freaking elbow the camera violently there. That's what you guys get.
Thank you.
People's elbow. Okay, 58% vote yes, 57% vote yes. Cool. So, 56%. Anyway.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, Pelicans are in Sacramento tonight, so they could easily lose that game. We win. Utah doesn't play. That means all of us are tied for ninth. And then who else is in that? That would mean the Lakers, who also do not play tonight, are also tied for ninth. So yeah, 4-way tie for ninth place. If the Pelicans lose and we win, that's all that has to happen tonight. And we have games, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday this week. So every other day after tonight. And the Those opponents are Boston, Philly, and who's the other one?
New York?
No, we already played at New York.
Boston, Philly, and I don't know. Boston, Philly, and New Orleans.
Oh yeah, New Orleans, just the random go down to the south. So we played one of those teams, I guess, but that's 3 very tough games on the road to finish this off. So we could make our way up. This could be tonight on the post game show if you're rooting for them to make the play-in game. That's
only 15% of people, 14% apparently.
But for those out there in Blazer land that are wanting the team to make the playoffs and do well, this could be the high point of the rest of the season because the schedule gets pretty tough after this. Then we come home and play like the Knicks or something, right? I think that's what you were thinking.
Yeah. So I don't want no playing, man. I don't want to play in. I can't believe how little I want a play-in. So now Zach's here to clip stuff when it's sus. Alright, yeah, I just don't want to play in. I don't want to make it into the first round and then get absolutely clobbered. I mean, then again, if we get a 7 seed, we might be able to face the Grizzlies without Ja Morant.
They'd be suspended for 50 games.
Yeah, God, that dude. What's wrong with that dude? I mean, and if we somehow miraculously got a 6 seed, I'd have faith that we could maybe be competitive against the Kings. I don't trust the Kings.
Well, in that scenario, the Kings could move up to second still.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want, the only way I want the play-in is if we're able to be the 7 or the 8 seed so that we can win the first playing game and get the 7 seed. That's the only way I'd be like, all right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to play the Nuggets in the first round. We'll get smoked. Not even to be negative. I mean, it's just realistic. How many series do we go, it's like, we got a chance, or we should win this series against Denver, and then we get smoked. Oh, well, we won game 1. We truly have a chance against the Lakers, and then we get smoked. And it's just I don't know.
Okay. Well, listen to this. Dro says, Dame said give him a chance, Eric Brandt. You ain't banking in on Dame going on an insane run. I got news for you, Dro. Dame's been on an insane run for months now. He's averaging 40 this year, over a 3-month span or something like that.
And we're under 500.
And we're 4 games under 500. And we started that stretch of him playing insane with being above 500. So don't give me this crap about how I'm not believing in Dame because I've been watching him go crazy. It's still, this team is not good enough around him. And Cronin completely failed Dame. If that was the goal of this season, to give him the best possible chance to win in the playoffs, they did absolutely nothing to do that. And that's even with the guys they brought in playing great. Cam Reddish and Thibault have been playing good. They still suck. So, and with Dame going off. So, yeah.
So what, he's going to drop 55 against the Nuggets again and we're going to lose?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Cool. He can carry a team in a round. No, he can't.
Dude, he scored 55 with 12 threes. We talked about this last night, Dro. He scored 55 points, made 12 incredible three-pointers, willed this team to that was game 5, right? So we should have gone up 3-2. And we still lost that freaking game. Don't tell me to stop it. You stop it. I've watched Dame go crazy before. It's
just hopium.
He needs help. He needs help. And he did not get help. This organization has failed to give him any kind of help.
I just refuse to be unrealistic with where this team's at right now. I'm not going to be unrealistic. I'm not going to say, Dame can will this team to a championship single-handedly. He's going to shut down Jokic, and then he's going to drop 70 a game. Bro, 55 wasn't even enough to beat Denver when they didn't have Jamal Murray, and they didn't have a lockdown defender like Bruce Brown. That's why Dame was able to go off for 55. The last thing I want, Eric, is we make the first round, we play our way in, and then we have a couple of wins in the first round and lose, and then it's like, well, this team won a couple of games in the first round, so we can run it back. That's my biggest fear, is like next year they just run it back with like an extra rookie or two. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Because it's very possible.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen. That's part of the reason why I don't want a play-in. I don't want this organization to get comfortable like, okay, well, we build a team around Dame that can be competitive in the playoffs.
Dame is great, Dro. No one is doubting Dame's greatness. Like, he is phenomenal. The best player I've ever seen in a Blazer uniform. And I'm a lot older than most of you guys, outside of a few of you. So I saw Drexler and that whole era, like... I know this is not anything against Dame's greatness. He's playing the best he's ever played in his life, and the team's 4 games under 500. Don't give me this freaking crap.
Yeah, he's okay. He really said okay when he gets us out of the first round this year. I don't want to hear anybody saying they were right. Dame is great. Watch. Okay, well, if he doesn't get us out of the first round, I want a Drono with you saying that we were right then. All right. That's what I want. Like, be realistic, bro. Or just be a fan, maybe a blind fan. I don't know. That's fine. But don't come at us saying we're not putting enough faith in Dame. Dame's playing otherworldly right now. He might be the best player in the world in the year of 2023, and it's not good enough to get us to 500 basketball this year. So,
Devin, you can't combine trade exceptions with anything for any reason, so no.
Trade exceptions absorb salary. That's less than them. That's
and we're not going to be 10 million below the cap anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it was just a hypothetical. Like,
you realize, Dro, you're setting yourself up to then, if no matter how Dame does, unless he wills us to the playoffs and wins in the first round, you're basically like saying that he wasn't great enough then.
Yep.
We all realize he is good enough to do that, but I mean, the chances of him single-handedly doing that against really good teams at this point. I mean, if they were in a position to be a home court advantage team, or like Tori said, even the 6th seed earlier, that's one thing. But don't give me this crap about how we're doubting Dame, and don't ever doubt Dame or whatever. Like, we're not doubting Dame. It's just like, be realistic.
Team sport. Yeah. It's not tennis. If it's not, if it was a one-on-one tournament, then yeah, maybe we'd have a chance of winning a championship. He says, that's fine, Tori. I know you need your Polar Pops. Bro, you're getting roasted if we don't make it out of the first round. I can't wait to roast you.
Devin, the other thing is, too, if you use cap space, you have to release your trade exception. So those count as cap holds. So you wouldn't have cap space if you had the trade exception. So you can only have one or the other.
Anyway. Can't wait to roast Dro. Anything else for the stream, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that the game's about to start.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if Dame can single-handedly carry this team against Jaden Ivey and the Detroit Pistons.
We won by 3 points last night. That's cool.
Yeah, Dame had 41 and we won by
the 5th worst team in the league.
I would love for Dame to have 50 tonight and the Blazers lose to a shorthanded Pistons team. Because then I'll just start roasting Dro tonight. He won't be here. Oh, Priest had a dono. Thank you, Priest. Sorry. He's like, read my dono with laughing and crying emojis. Priest with a $2 dono says, not even a 360 no-scope fadeaway in OT was enough. Yeah, I mean, the dude was hitting shots I could not believe I was seeing. It was maybe the greatest display of shot making in his career because of how insanely, ridiculously tough some of the shots he was hitting, and still couldn't win because Robert Covington sold and CJ McCollum sold, and they have Nikola Jokic.
That's my point, Tommy. We're the 9th worst team with Dame going crazy all season, outside of like a little stretch where he came back from an injury or whatever. Like, Dame's been unreal for like 3 months, and we still are below 500.
We Lacked Intensity says $2 donos shouldn't be read. I just
beg to differ.
I'll still read them, But if it's a question, I'll go more in depth if it's, a $5 dono or a $10 dono, I'm not going to lie. Whereas if it's a $2 dono, I just give a more abridged version because yeah, normally we can get a bunch of those, or like people will do like, I've seen 5, 6 different $2 donos, but I appreciate it. It's supporting the channel, so I'm not going to complain at all. We just struggle to read them off in a timely manner at the start of the season. Luckily, that's not a problem anymore because this team sucks now, but would love to get back to that. Anyway. Thank you, Priest. Appreciate you. You're the only person who donated to the second channel today, so you're the MVP. Buy that Blazers Cha-Cha-Chia plant soon, Tori. Yeah, I need to. Just have it in the background. Yeah. Anyway, I already asked you, Eric.
We'll catch you all after the game. Enjoy the Blazers beating the crap out of obvious tanking team like us last year, sitting all their good players pretty much. So we'll see you after the Blazers get the W.
Yeah, we're ready to contend! This has been Blazers Uprise Live, presented by BetOnline. Until next time, later tonight, that is. As always, peace out. Go Blazers!